Our next guest accomplished something truly amazing, performing the national anthem in all 50 states, including right here on Fox and Friends.
And now, for the third year in a row, Janine Stange is asking Americans to write letters to our 72 Living Medal of Honor recipients.
Joining us now is motivational speaker Janine Stange and retired Command Sergeant Major Gary Lee Luttrell, awarded the Medal of Honor for his service in Vietnam. Both of you, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Command Sergeant Major, I'll know you'll understand ladies first. So
most,
you are most deserving, but she wins in this moment. Janine, talk to us about this effort. You want folks to write letters to Medal of Honor recipients.
Yes, I'm inviting people all over the nation to adopt a Medal of Honor recipient. I feel like National Medal of Honor Day is March 25th. Okay. And I'm singing at some of the events that they're having towards the end of the month. So I'm going to hand deliver everyone's letters to our Medal of Honor recipients.
Very cool. You've got a couple of those letters that you can read for us. This is actually to the Command Sergeant Major.
Yes, so I got one for you. This one said, "Courageous, brave, selfless, and love for your country. You are an encourager, and that's what helped you gain your medal. You reminded everyone that it was not the time to give up. You saved many lives, and I thank you."
Wow, that's sweet.
What does it mean to you that there's an effort like this that recognizes the amazing things that men like you did?
You know, it has two meanings, Pete. One, it's an honor for us to get letters from the kids, you know, saying thank you. But I think more than anything, it's Janine getting to the kids and getting them to think patriotic. And so it's not about us, it's about the kids. And if the kids have a patriotic heart and they write these letters, that means an awful lot to me.
Love it.
So it's so true. I mean, patriotism in some areas of our country is actually considered a bad thing. This is a time when we really need to foster that. This is a really interesting way to get children to start to love our country and understand why.
Mm-hmm. And you have another letter you're going to read to us.
Yeah, so this one is interesting. This is to Captain Marm, who's also a Medal of Honor recipient. This is from somebody who served under him. He said, "It was an honor to have served with you during my tour in Vietnam. I was a 19-year-old that had never been away from home, and you taught us more than we will ever know." So this is somebody that was under him that actually is connecting with him through this. So it's not just kids, it's anyone that wants to say, you know what can I do to give back? Well, one way to start is read their citations, and learn what they've done.
And
real life action heroes. Sorry.
How can people get involved? Just before we run out of time, I want to make sure that they can get involved to help honor people.
So you go to my website, it's JanineStange.com, and then you're going to click, there's these Medal of Honors, you can't miss it on the top right-hand side. If you're on your cell phone, it's in the middle top, and what you're going to do is click that, and then it's going to take you, if you're an individual, you can pick as many Medal of Honor recipients as you want, and if you're a group, you just got to fill in the group form so that we can kind of make sure they're all dispersed.
We're running out of time, Command Sergeant Major. We need to have you back to hear just your story, because they don't just hang that medal around anybody. You did something amazing for our country. Last words on this.
Well, it's good to be a Medal of Honor recipient and get involved with the Medal of Honor Society. We have an awful lot of good programs going now. Our Citizens Hero Award, our Veterans Outreach, our Character Development, where we get Medal of Honor recipients into the schools.
Love it.
Command Sergeant Major, I have one thing to say to you. Thank you for your service.